Hi, for today's Fun Fact Friday, I want to dig a little deeper with images search through Google. The first thing you need to do is go to a Google window and then look for the word images in the upper right corner. You'll know that you've landed on the correct search when you see that images appears underneath the word Google above the search bar. But don't worry, you can always just type images.google.com if you want to access this search window. So let's say I'm creating some Halloween stuff and I just want some pictures of pumpkins. We've all done this before. We type in the word and voila, we have all of these pumpkin images to look at. So what I want to show you is a special tool today. And one of the best ways for us to ensure that our students are demonstrating strong digital citizenship is by giving them the tools they need to do so. I believe this one feature within Google Images Search can help us achieve that, not only by explicitly teaching this to our students, but also by modeling the correct use of images in our own work. So let's say I plan on using a pumpkin image. I haven't picked one yet. I'm still thinking, but I'm going to reproduce this somehow, or I'm going to show it in a presentation. It's going to be somewhere more public than just me. So I'm going to click on Tools, and this opens up this extra bar, and I can search by image size, by color, by type, which I'll show you in a minute, by time. In other words, how recent or at what point in time did I want this image to be there? But here's the one I'm really looking at for today. It's usage rights. And notice the default is not filtered by license. And if you consider the word license, that's really significant because artwork is out there on the internet, photographs that people have copyrighted, and they're still going to be pulled up in a search of pumpkins. So if I just look at this search window, just take a quick kind of gander at this window here for a minute and see what some of the things are coming up. I'm going to now see all the ones that are labeled for reuse. And you'll notice that it changed. Some of those pictures have gone away. If I want to do reuse with modification even, you're going to see that they've changed again. So there are differences, and it's really important that we're using the right filter for presentations or things that we're going to be reproducing. And regardless, that we make sure to include a link back or at least a citation or some reference to the original creator, if we can find it, of the image, or at least its location where we found it online. So let's say that I am labeled for non-commercial reuse, which would be here in a school. But my other favorite thing is the type. Let's say that I want a line drawing. I don't actually want a picture of a pumpkin. I'm going to do some kind of spooky black and white thing. And here I've got a whole bunch of different ones that have shown up. Some of those are a little disturbing down there. I can, again, sort it that way. You can also, Google will kick up some of these options too. So I can I want cute line drawings if I'm doing this for a school instead of some of those kind of creepy, spooky things down there. So here we go. So just remember, there's lots of options under tools when you're searching images. Right, that's where you see that will help us find the right picture. And the right picture or image doesn't necessarily mean the perfect one that we really want. A lot of times that's going to be limited when we're using the right image because we've searched for the correct usage rights. This is a really simple thing to teach some of your more independent students, and a great thing to model as well. I hope this is helpful, and happy Halloween, everyone.